Hey everyone, hope that you're doing great. Thanks for joining for a reading. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that kind of stuff if you're celebrating anything today. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Divine, what do you want to say? What do you want to bring out here? I thank you for your authority of truth from the highest realm of your glory, of truth and wisdom by way of your Holy Spirit. Thank you for the kingdom of truth. Thank you for standing up and going against the wicked dark forces and witchcraft and evil, nasty malice and jealousy and envy that's been in the earth. So we have the Mem coming up here, and the Mem is the 13th letter of the Hebrew, and it's water. It's a flood energy coming out, something liquidy, and so that goes back to emotional things. Also goes back to a sea and unknown springs of water just out of nowhere, like boom, something's really emotional right here right now type of energy. We've got rain that comes with the Mem. One of the meanings, a sea of people though being rained upon, or something confusing taking place. Who, what, when, where, how this happened, this unknown thing, this unknown place come out of nowhere, this spring, something like that. Well, we know that we're in the judgment for one thing, and that people are going to be judged, and secrets coming up to the surface about some things that people thought they were going to get away with, and you're just not. Okay? You and I don't get away with anything. So the other letter that came out was the Resh, which is the head, the man, the boss, the chief, the top, the beginning, the first, or the firstborn, head of household energy showing up here. And so it's amazing because both of these energies would take us back to Pluto type energy. The Mem is the 13, that's death. The Resh is the 20th letter in the Hebrew, that's judgment. Both of those go back to that energy. And something's taking place, where other people's money and property, and something to do with your head of household, or you're the head of household, or your elder, the first, your senior, whatever, because the firstborn, your brother, your sister, your sibling, something like that. It's the man, though, the boss, the chief of something at the top, though. So male or female, it really doesn't matter, but the Resh does represent the man. So, but anyway, dealing with bosses and stuff like that, this energy does go back to all kinds of stuff. Other people's money and property and sexual secrets, and goes back to childhood things and the psychology of our mind and past life things being, coming back around from generation to generation, third and fourth generation being passed down, stuff like that. So we are seeing work here really big then with this energy, and a huge transformation. And something literally dying and then resurrecting, just boom. Something just literally just came out of nowhere, and something just came right up in your face. And something is beginning, and somebody's fixing to work on something and really put some time in on to figuring out something. So that's positive. Something's finally beginning about something that's already had begun, if that makes any sense. I mean, but somebody's like literally diligently looking at something, and taking a look at a situation, a boss. Okay, we're definitely getting boss energies coming out here, and somebody making a decision. There's real big energies of contracts and policies of any kind of paperwork, physical things, any kind of assets, but big time your job, or what you're working on, or something like that, or what you're beginning. Big time stability showing itself up here, and there's an overflowing emotional, like I said, who, what, when, how this happened. Something's just sprung up out of nowhere. Okay, there's some insecurities and some anxiety and oppression, and something's coming to an end. Okay, and somebody knows something is quickly just like that come to an end, and it's like out of nowhere, like the spring really just is really showing itself here. Okay, and I know you guys are just listening to audio, but just know that there is a spring of water literally showing itself here in more ways than just one. And something's quickly ending and taking place, and there's oppression that's going to be literally laid down. Somebody literally had sleepless nights and just maybe even to the point of having migraines themselves. Hidden secrets about pregnancies, emotions, things that have taken place at your job, real aggression within this oppression and anxiety that's been going on, but something's taking off here. I want to see what this word though is that came out for us in the Hebrew. We've actually had it before. First of all, let me just say that two of the mems, if there were two of them out here together, it would be MM. Okay, that mum or mom or something like that, but M and M, whatever, that literally means a blemish or nothing. It's considered as useless or something without value. And we know that there have been situations people really been put under a lot of oppression and made to feel like they were nothing and that they were a blemish and they didn't have any value. And some people in the earth really did have a blemish, but some people were lied about that kind of stuff because of their own jealousy and things that they, secrets that they had, that they just had to cover something up and caused a war. Okay, but I just want to bring that out here because we do have a mem. If we did have two of those, that would represent blemish or something that's of no value or was caused to make somebody feel that way, maybe on your job or in your home or something that was worked on or whatever. I just want to bring that out. The word actually, the Mr. or the MR is bitter, or somebody who's just really weak. They're really sick or something like that. We do have physical energy showing out here in this reading. And so this goes back to being a waterhead, though. This energy, yes, this has come out before. This word brings forth this energy of somebody being so bitter that every time they turn a freaking around, all it is stagnant pools of bitterness against somebody that's caused bitterness to take place. Okay, whatever this oppression and being up in the head, or somebody caused somebody to be up in their head, or caused a lot of oppression that's it's because of jealousy or their own blemish because they were nothing. Because only nothings do that to people. You can't sit down and have a freaking conversation. Something's wrong with you. You have no soul on the inside. Something's wrong. You're a freaking blemish. Okay. So this goes back to being really they're just weak, really, to do that. It means to be bitter and somebody just trickling, angry, bitter, trickle, rebellion. And we do have rebellion showing itself big time. Somebody just gotta, oh nope, it's this way, or no, let's go, now we gotta change it this way, let's do, no, I think this is what we need to do. And it's that type of energy showing itself out here. Okay, it really causes confusion. Where'd this come from? This unknown spring of stuff. It's a bitter waterhead is what it's saying. And it's just like somebody just won't give it the heck up because they're trying to really cover something up. And they absolutely know that they're cray, especially this cray. They really are. These people have a lot of secrets, a lot of death underneath them. Quick to say whatever, and they're just really quick about it. And these people also at the same time, they work slow on things. Okay, so there's real bitterness and rebellion showing itself here, and that also goes back to witchcraft stuff. So there you go. The word the other direction, the RM, means to lift or height. It means deceit. Yes, there's deceit here. There's been a lot of it. Okay, even at the top, at the headship, your boss, maybe that's you, maybe you're the firstborn, maybe you're the head of household, or somebody's done that to you, but there's been a lot of deceit here. Somebody really lifted themselves up to a high place. They're very deceitful. Okay, this person is false. Okay, they're full of nothing but negative, wicked treachery, guile. Okay, they are rooted in deceit. it's horrible. Actually, we just had the other day, the divine gave us in the written word, the prophet was being showed the two baskets, and one of the baskets had lovely figs in it, and the other basket was full of nothing but they were naughty figs. They were disgusting. They were nasty. What they worked on, there was nothing from their fruit of labor that was anything. Okay, these people are full of deceit. Some of these people work in these highfalutin places, that should be protecting people. Well, let's just go back to police departments and stuff like that, because actually both of these letters with the number vibrations with it goes back to secret investigation. That house in the zodiac goes back to the FBI. Okay, so we know that there's been secret deaths and things like that. Every time something tried to come to the surface, this person that has often showed up in the last few months in these readings come out just really like, charge! I don't think so. We got to cover this up, and we're going to go this way now. That energy is here, but we're showing a great big, it's over. We're showing a great big, it's over. Divine, what else do you want to bring out here? There's a judgment being put on something. Somebody knocked this thing out of the water, you're going to be famous because this person, actually it's a group, but this person's going to go to prison. You're going to be you're going to be famous by way of putting this person down, because it's been the best secret that they've had for a long time around them. They are connected to poisons. Okay, so now you know what other energy is out here, the confusion itself. We even have the incarceration card and the prison card showing up out here. Okay? And other people who've been fighting this war, because there are other people that have collaborated with, that's a group, showing a group here, actually, now. And somebody's taking action on this for family's sake, because of people being thrown out. Okay? We know who the organization is. We know the fake organization that calls themselves, hallelujah, the church. Not all of them. Look, people, if you don't have the true spirit on the inside, you're never going to figure them out. They got the wool pulled over your freaking eyes. Okay, right up to the headship, the chief, the boss. Where's the true chiefs of the police department? Where are the true chiefs of the FBI? Where are the true people that stand up? That's why the divine had to bring out that card the other day stating, okay, I'm going to bring my agents up on in here, because these people freaking fail. All they got to do is say one word, and their word falls to the ground because they're freaking liar. It's a deceitful. Treachery has occurred in the land by way of the head, the man, the boss, the chief, right there in their own home. Even the head, the man, the boss, the chief been asleep, and the person beside them did it, and they didn't even know, because that's how sly these people are. It keeps coming out. We know it. The divine said, look, there's a judgment in the land. There is a judgment in the land by God, and the divine said, I'm sending my agents in now. These demons are not going to sit here and overturn the earth to be nasty. We're going to get this dung, these people, let's just call them dung over them, who won't stand up and take action and take the rod of truth and smite the earth with it to get this foulness out. You are just as bad of dung and stink, just as low as they do. Because the divine brought this word out. Okay? There's a devil here, and it's deceitful. And it's right at the top. Or it's in the house at the top. And the top is not doing their job by keeping themselves awake, even by the one that might be laying next to them hiding something. May judgment fall upon this wickedness today. May they be decapitated to the core, because they don't have no soul. They're seared. These are the people who've got the mark of the beast. We've already went over that on this channel. This is what the divine brought out. Shalom.